A very good evening to everyone who is tuning in this live stream right now. We hope that you're still staying safe and enjoying your new semester. Welcome to IEM Virtual Consultancy Space, a place where we introduce to you what is IEM UTM Student Section, what is IEM, and what is BM. My name is Jeremy Ong, and I will be your host for today. Joining with me is Prof. IR Sharul Kamal, the advisor of IEM UTM Student Section, Mr. Kenneth Kaur, the current IEM Young Engineer Section Chairman in Southern Branch, as well as Ho Yining, the current President of IEM UTM Student Section. Prof, Mr. Kenneth and Yining, it's great to have you on board with us. You can perhaps wave to our audiences. Great. Now today, we will be looking at three different topics, which are an introduction of IEM and BEM, and explaining the difference between both of them, the benefits of being a student member of IEM UTM Student Section, and why you should join us, and finally, the future benefits of joining IEM after graduation. Now, I'm sure a lot of people, especially new engineering students, are curious to what is IEM. So therefore, don't go away. We'll be touching on it very soon. Before I pass the time to our fellow speakers, allow me to pass on a few announcements. First, if anyone has any question, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Number two, a lucky draw will be conducted after the Q&A session. Hence, participants who have participated in the lucky draw, please don't go away. You don't want to miss it. And third, please be respectful in the comment section as well. No disrespectful or insultive comments. We really appreciate it. Now, last but not least, there will also be a Google form for your attendance. So therefore, please be aware of that, and it will be provided after the Q&A session. Now, without further ado, I'll pass the time to Prof to share about the difference between IEM and BEM, as well as the benefits and the difference between both of them. Prof, you may have the floor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Prof, for explaining the difference between IEM and BEM. And I'm sure now you're more aware about the difference between both of them. Now, we'll now pass the time to Yining to explain to us what is IEM UTM Student Section and why you should join us. Yining, you may have the floor.
Should I? Oh, okay. Hello, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. I'll pass back to Jeremy.
Thank you, Yining, for your IEM UTM Student Section is. And with that, I hope many of you, or as a matter of fact, all of you engineering students can join us in this IEM UTM Student Section. Last but not least, we'll now welcome Mr. Kenneth to explain to us what are the benefits of becoming a IEM member after graduation. Mr. Kenneth, you may have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Mr. Kenneth, for the explanation of what is IEM, what is the benefits of becoming a graduate member after graduating. Therefore, again, we would like to thank all Prof, Mr. Kenneth and Yining for their detailed explanation and insights. And I hope everybody have benefited one way or another and is more familiar with the idea of BM, IEM, the benefits, and etc. Now we'll head on to a Q&A session. So please feel free to leave your your questions in the comment section. Now, assuming we have one question. Now, we have a question from. Now we'll conduct the Q&A session. Now, the first question is asked by Izati Shahira. It says, "I like your card, G." So perhaps maybe you can have Prof to answer this question.
Oh yes, I like your card G too. Thank you.
Warasuna. Damn it. All right, thank you, Prof, for answering that question. Maybe you can have another questions from Friedrich Saleh. Application to become our IEM student member, blah, 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 blah. Maybe perhaps we can have Yining to answer this question.
Thank you and apply now. Bye bye.
Thank you for your question, Firdaus, and thank you, Yining, for answering the question. Now, unfortunately, we do not, due to time constraints, we are only able to answer some questions. However, if anyone has more inquiry about IEM or IEM student members, please feel free to engage in the Telegram channel, our Instagram page, or our Facebook page. Now, without further ado, the highlight of the day, the lucky draw. Now, the best stage through will share a name of wheels, and let's see who is the lucky man or women to win 20 ringgit voucher. We'll have 5 of them, so let's have Prof to count us down on the first one. Prof?
Three, two, one.
Congratulations, ZHIX Lee, for winning the first voucher. Now, assuming that 244 now is the 5th voucher, the last one, okay? So now we'll head on. Now, who's going to be our last lucky winner? Let's have Prof again to count us down to our last winner. Prof, if you may.
3, 2, 1.
Congratulations, Hachiro.san, for becoming our last lucky winner for today. Now, again, congratulations to all the winners for the lucky draw. Now, our team will approach you directly after this broadcast, so please be aware. But nevertheless, once again, congratulations. A few last announcements. We will be conducting more exciting events such as workshops that is going to be held on the 30th of this month and the 7th of November next month. So do come and join us and expose yourself with more practical engineering events. Lastly, do remember that there will be an attendance link provided in the comment section below soon. Now, before we end this broadcast, we would like to ask if any of our speakers have any parting words. Prof, you may go first.
All right, thank you, Mr. Jeremy.
Thank you, Prof. How about Mr. Kenneth? Do you have anything to say?
Nothing. But thank you so much for inviting me. Back to you, moderator.
Thank you. It's good to have you as well, Mr. Kenneth. And last but not least, Yining, have anything to say to the students?
Blah blah blah. Yes. Bye bye.
Is that all you have to say? Okay, I'm not gonna say that. With that, we once again thank Prof. Sharo, Mr. Kenneth, and Yining for their time, and we hope to see you all very soon. Now, we do apologize for any shortcomings. With that, we bid you farewell and thank you.
Okay.
And cut.